There are books that were never meant to survive, texts hidden beneath temples, locked away by priests, buried in caves, and burned by empires. Books believed to contain forbidden knowledge, instructions for speaking to spirits, secrets about the end of humanity, ancient rituals people feared could corrupt the soul itself. And throughout history, those who possessed these texts often disappeared alongside them. Tonight, we open them. For thousands of years, human beings have feared one thing more than war: forbidden knowledge. Because once certain truths are discovered, they cannot be forgotten. Across ancient civilizations, there existed texts so mysterious people believed they were cursed. Not metaphorically, literally cursed. And while historians still debate the legends surrounding these books, one disturbing fact remains. Again and again, humanity tried to destroy them, but failed. In 1947, a shepherd searching for a lost goat stumbled across a cave near the Dead Sea. Inside, he found ancient jars sealed in darkness for nearly 2,000 years. What he had discovered would become one of the greatest archaeological mysteries in history: the Dead Sea Scrolls. Thousands of fragments written by an ancient religious community hidden deep within the Judean desert. Some contained biblical texts, older than anything historians had ever seen. Others described apocalyptic prophecies, mysterious visions, and a coming of war between the sons of light and the sons of darkness. But perhaps the strangest part was why they had been hidden at all. Many believe the scrolls were deliberately concealed as Roman armies approached, as if their keepers believed the knowledge inside was too important or too dangerous to be destroyed. And over the decades, rumors spread that some fragments were being withheld from the public, hidden from ordinary people, locked away from historians. Whether true or not, the idea terrified people. Because forbidden texts do not frighten us simply because of what they say. They frighten us because of what they might reveal. The Dead Sea Scrolls became symbols of hidden truth, proof that somewhere in history, humanity buried knowledge on purpose. In the 13th century, a monk was condemned to death. According to legend, he promised to create a book so magnificent it would glorify his monastery forever. But as the night passed, he realized the task was impossible. So he made a desperate choice. He prayed not to God, but to the devil. The story claims Satan himself completed the manuscript before sunrise. And when people opened the book, they found a giant portrait of the devil staring back at them. Today, it is known as the Codex Gigas, the Devil's Bible, one of the largest medieval manuscripts ever created. Its pages contained biblical texts, medical knowledge, historical records, and strange rituals. But what terrified people most was not the content itself, it was a feeling surrounding it. For centuries, the manuscript became associated with disaster, war, fire, plague, and even today, people still debate whether the legend was invented or whether something darker inspired it, because sometimes fear itself becomes immortal. There exists a book that no human being has ever fully understood. Not kings, not scholars, not cryptographers, not even modern artificial intelligence. For more than 600 years, the Voynich Manuscript has remained unsolved. Its pages are filled with symbols written in a language that should not exist, illustrations of impossible plants, strange astronomical diagrams, mysterious figures bathing in green liquid, and bizarre biological systems unlike anything found in nature. Despite centuries of effort, nobody can explain what the manuscript truly says. Some believe it is an elaborate hoax. Others believe it contains coded scientific knowledge far ahead of its time. But there are darker theories that the text was intentionally hidden from humanity, or worse, that it was never meant for humans at all. The strangest part, linguists discovered patterns within the writing that resemble real language, meaning this may not be random nonsense. Someone understood this book, someone wrote it carefully, and whatever they knew vanished with them. Among all forbidden books, few inspired more fear than this one, the Lesser Key of Solomon, a book of spells said to contain instructions for summoning demons. The text describes 72 spirits, their appearances, their powers, and the rituals required to control them. According to legend, King Solomon himself used these entities to gain supernatural wisdom. Whether true or not, the book spread panic throughout medieval Europe. Because people believed it worked, religious authorities condemned it, occultists hid copies in secret, and for centuries, possessing such texts could lead to imprisonment or death. But despite every attempt to erase it, the book survived, because humanity has always been drawn towards dangerous knowledge, even when we know better, especially when we know better. Perhaps the most frightening thing about these books is not whether they contain supernatural truths. It is what they reveal about us. Every civilization creates forbidden knowledge. Every empire decides there are truths ordinary people should never touch. And throughout history, human beings repeatedly risked everything to preserve these texts. Why? Because deep down, we believe there may still be secrets hidden from us, secrets about death, consciousness, the soul, reality itself. And maybe that fear has never disappeared. Maybe it's simply evolved, because even today there are documents locked away in underground vaults, restricted archives, private collections humanity will never see, texts we are told are too dangerous, too sacred, or too disturbing. The question is, what if they're right? Some books are forbidden for a reason. If humanity truly hid dangerous knowledge from the world, would you want to read it? Or are some truths better left buried? Let me know in the comments.